All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're reviewing Love Hurts. I'm going to go out there and say it. This movie is mid as fuck. This is
I'm
But
gonna say
mid as hell,
What?
bro.
perfect
But-
slap.
But the best
But-
action all year so far.
greatest Valentine's movie of all time.
Absolutely not.
Now, did we all see
Not
it by
even
ourselves?
close. Not
What's
even
better?
close. I'm going to look it up.
Did we all see it by ourselves?
Yeah,
like
fuck
with
yeah.
other people in the theater, or like were I by myself?
Did you bring your mom with you, or is
No, no, no,
no.
a significant other?
No.
I went right after work. There was me. There was a person probably about my age and their mom, like a white people,
Oh,
and then there was two like black people, a couple. So pretty diverse.
You know, we're talking about the people in our showing, so I'm going to talk about mine. I had a nice elderly black couple in the first couple rows, a nice elderly Hispanic couple behind them, and a lonely, nice, beautiful white woman who was like 60 some odd years old behind me. That white woman loved this movie. She had so much goddamn fun at the movies, bro. She was laughing and howling and cackling. Someone would get stabbed and she'd go, "Oh no!"
I
It's
love
the
it.
craziest shit, bro. She was loving it though. She loved it. What about you, Eric? Come on.
0. I was the only guy in my showing.
What? And you went this morning?
I went at 12. Dude, my oil change took forever, so I had to go at 2:00. I had to go to the 2:00 one with Spanish subtitles. Because then the next one was 7:00, and I wasn't gonna make.
It's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
I went on what's today? Saturday. Yeah, I went Friday after work.
I went
I was
Friday
like,
as well.
this is my only chance.
Crazy Stupid Love, I'd argue, is better than this movie.
Crazy Stupid Love. I like this movie.
That's the one. That's the one with what's his name? Oh, it's the one
Steve
with Ryan
Carell.
Gosling, Emma Stone, Steve Carell, and Julianne Moore. That
But
movie's
that
fantastic.
takes over the course
Wait.
of like
But
a
does
couple
this one
weeks.
technically take? Oh, it does take place on Valentine's Day. I don't know that there's
Yeah.
many. There's like Valentine's Day, the movie.
It's better than Valentine's Day.
My Bloody Valentine. I don't think it's better than that.
Okay,
I think that's a better movie.
This is the best Valentine's Day movie, Jaime. Is that
that's
your
what
claim?
that's what I'm throwing out there as
He's
a
throwing it
bold
out there.
statement.
Yeah, he's throwing it out
Yeah.
there. I'm refuting it. I'm
Yeah.
saying I disagree wholeheartedly because you
Correct,
know what?
correct.
This
To
movie,
refute.
the story, but in this movie is dog shit. It is.
So that's my thing. So like I'm watching it, even when I explained to someone, I was just like, I like it. It's enjoyable. I even use the word good, but I was like, the story does not matter. There's like no story really. There's a story, but there's not really a story.
But
the
there's
lightest,
not, yeah.
the lightest version of what could be considered a story. It is
Yeah,
paper fucking thin.
There's a whiff of story.
Yeah, a nice queef of a story, and that's it.
A lot of the
Nothing more.
payoffs don't really pay off.
No,
Like, I mean, there's a whole premise with a dude that is so irrelevant, but like for
But
some reason
but-
seems important.
but like go with that. Because honestly, I
Yeah.
loved Raven. I thought the Raven storyline was so fucking funny and so heartfelt and like could have been something, but it's not thought out enough. So it's thin
Mhm.
and it falls flat.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Marshawn Lynch and White Guy. I
Yeah.
loved their chemistry. I loved their bromance. I thought that was so good. Run with it a little bit more. It's a little too flat. It doesn't really work.
and I liked Marshawn, but like the issue is like there are certain scenes where I think I was like, oh, this is really good. This is really working. But like he's not that good of an actor. So like some of those,
Whoa!
he's not
I
that good of
wouldn't
an
go.
actor.
I wouldn't go that
He is
far.
not that
dude.
good of an actor.
I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah, I
For
liked
what-
him a
For
lot.
what the movie was, it was fantastic. He's
Dude,
not
he's
in
not trying to-
fucking. Go ahead.
Sure.
Joey.
No, you
No,
go ahead.
y'all want to give him grace because he's a former NFL player. I'm not
No.
giving him that grace.
Nope,
I don't.
I'm putting him up against everybody else in the movie. Okay, I thought he was standout in his role. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
any scene that he was in, he was stealing the scene. And I,
I
love the
think-
dude's a
white
funny
guy.
guy. Dude's
Right.
a funny dude.
He's
Like,
so fun. His comedic
Yeah,
timing
he-
is really fucking
Mhm.
good.
The first car scene with him, I do not think is good at all. I think it's terrible acting.
What happened
I
in
think
the
it was
first episode?
I think it was poorly edited.
With him talking about his wife.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I thought it was funny.
And,
I was
and he's
laughing.
mostly just like, I think it's bad acting. He's mostly just making noises. But the scene though, when they first get into the house and they first encounter him,
the fight.
so good.
The fight scenes
'Cause
are
they're good.
goated. They're
Yeah, because they're like
goated.
talking to each other. They're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
look what I'm doing!" Oh,
But then I think it becomes more WWE, and I like it.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
I liked how anime-esque it was, where like people would
Correct.
punch crazy and like
And
get
send
tossed around.
motherfuckers flying. Like, there's
Yeah,
no
dude.
reason for
Yeah.
Quan to be sending fucking Marshawn Beast Mode
Hey.
lynched across the
Yeah.
goddamn table and shit.
Dude, when he says I'm beast mode and runs through that wall, it's
Wait,
so
no,
good.
he doesn't say I'm Beast Mode. He goes,
Oh, he just
I'm-
says beast, turning on beast mode or some
I think
shit.
he says something along the lines of I'm going Beast Mode.
Yeah, yeah,
then he
like he it's
fucking
something. Yeah.
So funny. It's so
But
funny.
yeah, like the action was hot.
Dude, it was god tier. It was the closest thing we're ever gonna get to a Jackie Chan film in America again.
Mhm.
You know? Because
And
Jackie
like
Chan can't do this shit anymore.
obviously, it was all like wiring, but like
Yeah, a lot of
sometimes you
wire
couldn't
work.
sometimes you couldn't really tell though. Like it wasn't like so bad, you know.
But I'll watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and that shit is bad
Mhm.
wire work. You know, like
Yeah.
they're not trying to make it look realistic. You
Well,
know,
like you have to wire work because you can't have these people spinning like that naturally.
I think exactly
Unless you
four
use a bunch
people,
of CGI.
exactly 4 people on the planet could send Marshawn Lynch flying like that. Okay,
Yeah.
and K, not one of them. He ain't doing
Even
that
if
shit.
Marshawn uses all his weight forward and uses
Yeah.
his weight against him.
Not having.
Nah,
Not- But like I think the action can only take you so far when what you're trying to do is set up a wannabe John Wick with no
Yeah.
story. And the
Mhm.
story isn't captivating enough for me to give a shit after the movie's over.
All the stuff with the boys is like, and I understand like that's the premise of the movie, but like everything she does is just like stupid.
But I
Like,
love her.
She's good actress. She
She's
was really
so
good.
Her action
But,
scenes
like-
are also fantastic.
Yeah, but like her storyline is
Ass.
dog shit.
Yeah,
So bad.
she was a little quirky. I like how quirky she was.
She was a
When
quirked
she
up
was-
Latina.
Yeah.
Dude, she was giving me Domino vibes, like from
Uh-huh.
She was giving me dominatrix vibes. Don't tell my wife.
that too, though. That too.
Dude, the way
I
she was
like how they
kicking
did
ass,
a little
I was all about
tasteful, a tasteful like she was in her bed, you know, and you know, tasteful.
And I was
Tasteful
like,
shower
honestly, I was
Did-
like, you know what? That's a nice one though. Like they
Did
paid
you?
quality money for that.
They shouldn't have. Nah, I mean, they shouldn't have shot those two scenes.
it. Take it further. I feel like
Oh.
don't fucking pussyfoot. You know, you do it or don't.
I
Because
thought
you're
they were in
already
the same bed for a second.
because you're already rated R. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got Marshawn Lynch saying fuck my boy fuck, but like you're like, oh my god, look at her, she's in her fucking bralette. Like, come
But
on.
like, I
dude.
think it's like that's the issue though when you hire like certain actresses,
Yeah.
because like she doesn't do nude scenes, so
Yep.
it's just like you couldn't even. And I don't think she does like hypersexual scenes. Like that's probably the most hypersexual thing she's ever done. It's not even hypersexual.
Kissing on screen, dude.
yeah,
Crazy
but like
for her.
that kiss was also like weird. It was
It
like
was a little
oddly
weird.
blocked and like it was just strange. Which like you're making a love story. I need to believe that these two people fucking love each other,
Yeah.
and I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't.
What? Because it's really not there. It's just like it's just like, oh, okay, because they have the little voiceovers where he's like, she doesn't. He says, oh, she doesn't see me, and she's like, more or less, I see you, and he doesn't step up or whatever, and it's just like,
Oh,
bro, what are you talking about? He let you live though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what more could he do?
Ah, shit, bro.
Well, she was getting freaky, like you were saying, dominatrix vibes, where she was like, "Oh,
She
Dude,
should've
she was
stepped-
practically barking."
She should have stepped on my boy's balls or something.
Yeah,
Just
She was
anything.
stepping on some
Anything more.
balls, dude.
Just
When
she
she
was
was
stepping on
playing chicken?
somebody's.
she was getting wild with it.
Well,
And
I
like
was wishing I was
the-
in the back seat. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We gonna die
You're
or
married,
what?
dude. Calm down, dude.
No, when I wasn't married. When I wasn't married.
Oh, yeah,
I wish like 2018 me was in the back seat.
But then they like introduced like even like the bookie dude, like so
Kippy?
like randomly and
Doesn't
like,
matter. He has also the worst prosthetic teeth I've ever seen in my entire fucking.
Yeah, that shit
Like
looked
this.
trash.
Yeah.
It's
It was
so
just
bad.
a Twizzler. They put a Twizzler in his front two teeth.
Yeah.
This is so bad. It's like where this movie goes wrong in so many fucking spots.
Bro,
I
and-
just don't understand.
And then for a hot second, I thought the evil brother was like also key. I thought
Oh,
it was
that'd
just him
been
with a mustache.
Fucking crazy. That'd be crazy.
Like
Eric.
he had a twin
Uh,
brother.
But like that'd have been kind of hot. I kind of wouldn't
Yeah.
have been against that.
So is this the property bro that's with Zoe Deschanel, or is this like the other
Oh,
property?
man,
bro?
I don't fucking know. My dude got fucking
Who?
blasted though.
Hey, that scene though was crazy. I like how when he was kind of hitting Marshawn at first and it was doing no damage, like zero damage. Then he gets him one time, and then dude's like, "Hey, let's go high, let's go low." I was like, "Oh, they about to do something."
Yep. And then, so
I
this
did
is
not expect that.
this is Drew Scott, and he has been married to Linda Fan since 2018.
Oh.
So not the guy who's with Zoe Deschanel.
Mm.
Who's that's Jonathan Scott, and he's engaged to Zoe Deschanel. They've been dating since
Yeah.
2019.
Gotcha. So the worst property bro we got.
I would argue against that. I think he was great in this movie. His part was perfect.
I didn't expect him to actually be like in the film because they kind of like hinted at it, and I was like, "Ah, this is a joke." And then do the one little scene where they just like show him. I'm like, "Oh, haha, cameo." And then he showed up,
And then he got showed up.
dude.
But,
that
like, the dude's talking about it afterwards, and he was like, "That's my bullet right there."
yeah, I
that
love
shit killed
that.
me. Like, this movie could have been fucking great, but instead, the whole time I was watching it, I was like, "Dog, I wish
And
I
you
was watching
guys-
Hard Eyes so bad right now. I want to be
And-
watching Hard Eyes so bad."
But and you guys didn't hype it up in your head because I think I hyped it up
No.
in my head just a tiny bit.
I like half forgot about this movie a lot.
So yep, I
Okay.
forgot about it, and then I was checking movie times, and I accidentally typed "Love Hurts" into Google and saw the 37% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I
Oh
went,
no!
Oh,
I didn't
damn.
see the score. I actually don't know what it
30,
is.
37% when I went to go see it on Friday, 19% right now. Or
Holy
17% I think is what it is.
I don't think it's that bad.
No,
That's
but
crazy.
all that means is out of the 100 people who saw it,
Mhm.
19 people thought it was good.
Yeah,
Which
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
I also-
against that. I'm
I'm against that.
It's not good. The movie's not good.
No, dude, this
But it's-
movie though, it still works for a lot of people. I feel like
Not
this is a movie you
critics.
could recommend to a ton of people. Well, what's the audience score? Like,
I'm
that's
gonna check
true.
that right now.
So it's a 2.4 on Letterboxd with 9,700 reviews.
Spoiler alert, I was gonna give this shit a 5 out of 10. So 2.5
Yeah.
is what this movie deserves. And that's being generous.
I don't think so.
64% on Rotten Tomatoes, so 64 out of 100 people thought it's good enough. You should go see
Yeah,
it.
I can live with that.
That
And-
better aligns with you.
Average rating of 3.6 out of 5 though. That's crazy.
That's high.
way too high. Way too high.
Yeah.
That means the people who liked it loved it, and the people who
Mhm.
didn't like it didn't love it.
But no, I think the thing though, I think for an action movie though, it works for a lot of people though, because like most people that watch action movies don't really care for story as is.
But
Like you're
even
going
if
there just
somebody,
for
but if somebody was like, "Do you recommend an action movie?" Not this one. No
yeah,
way.
but if someone was like, "Oh, should I watch Love Hurts?" I do think people would say, "Yeah, sure." Like,
Yeah, I think
I
my dad
wouldn't.
would eat this up, dude, because he's like mindlessly loves action, anything remotely action, you know,
yeah,
hint
so
of
the,
action.
the same people who loved fucking what's it called, the movie with Bryce Dallas Howard, they would love this movie. It's the same shit except better action.
I mean, this is better than Argyle.
Arguably,
My
I
dad,
don't think it's arguable at all. Dude.
I think it is.
I think Argyle really stinks.
You're wild and saying arguable
No,
there,
because
Joey. Come
I
on.
don't want to
Yeah.
watch either movie ever again.
No, I
I'd
would
be
watch this again. I would never watch Argyle again.
I would watch this again with like my dad.
No,
Yeah.
I'd be totally okay never watching this movie ever again. Even if Mikey
this
was like,
mov-
"Bro, I want to watch this movie with you. Can we watch
Yeah.
anything
Dude, but
else?"
Key, dude, come on, Key. He's that boy.
You know what? I'm excited to see him in his next shit. I hope he does a better movie for his next one.
If
'Cause
this
this
was
one's
on
not it.
TV, I wouldn't turn it off.
I wouldn't.
Argyle, I would legitimately change the channel.
I'd go for a walk, bro. If either
Yeah,
movie comes
yeah.
on, I'm walking.
I go
doesn't
for
matter.
a walk, but I switch it to my phone.
Hell
Oh.
no, absolutely not. Now you're just saying that to be controversial.
No,
You're
I
wildin'.
legitimately liked, enjoyed the movie when I was there. I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is to even consider this and Argyle in the same
in the
sentence
same room.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
Same breath, bro. Same breath, bro. Same
Nah,
bullshit.
You're wild, then, dude. You're wild.
What
Same
do we
bullshit.
give Argyle, dude? Give me the Carfax, dude.
You go
Give
look
me
it
gave
up.
it a
I'm not
1.
looking it up. I don't care.
Dude, I hope we
y'all.
gave it a 1.
We didn't.
Hey,
Eric did. Eric gave it a 1. James gave it a 3.
Okay.
I gave it a 4. So, like
You're-
I've been
you're
saying,
wild, then.
this shit is just as good as Argyle.
no.
Yep.
I mean, I'm definitely points off of that. You're close, though. You're close.
I mean, yeah. I gave it a 5 just because of Key, just because of the boy.
Mm-hmm.
If the action wasn't as good, even an iota not good, this movie would be just as good as Argyle. Like truly, if it was lacking just a little bit more, it would have been 1-to-1. Yeah, you could have fucking showed me both movies at the same time, and I'm like, they're the same picture. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
but I think the action in this movie is significantly better than the action in Argyle.
But that's why I only get to 5.
Let's run through all the action beats. The first office fight.
What do you want me to say, Eric?
Yeah.
They're all good. I already said that.
Yeah.
I think you're giving this movie too much graces.
Tell me
You want
one
to go through
good action
everything.
sequence in Argyle.
Honestly, I love that paint scene, bro. That paint scene, the colors and shit. The oil scene is fun. That shit's fun. Is it good? No. But this movie's not good. So like,
yeah, but the action is good. Like those scenes are maybe fun, but they're not even good. They're okay at best.
I think they're good. I think anything with Bryce Dallas Howard is good to look at.
Yeah, we know.
Sure,
dude,
but Jurassic World's trash.
The first one is not trash.
Okay, sure.
The
but
second
the other
one's
two
trash.
The third one is even worse.
Oh, I forgot the third one came out.
I'm gonna go to images, dude. You're right, dude. Anything Bryce Dallas Howard?
Yeah. Dude,
Like,
they're retconning already, but go ahead.
But it's a different kind of fun. You know, Argyle wasn't trying to be a Jackie Chan action movie. It's a knock. It's like a parody of James Bond. So the action is going to be fundamentally different, right? So like, did it do James Bond action well? I think so. It did spy action thrillers well because like that shit isn't as physically demanding. Now, if Bryce Dallas Howard was trying to do fucking kung fu in the shit, you're right. It's terrible. But she wasn't, you know? Maybe towards the end she was doing a little more kung fu-ish type shit, but it's not like this where
I mean that when she has the cat in the train, it gets a little kung fu-y.
That's why it's kung fu-ish. It's ish, brother. But like this is pure kung fu. Like he knows martial arts. So it has to be top tier, otherwise it's dog shit. Like the margin for error on this is so much smaller. And look, I don't love Argyle.
But they didn't air.
You're right. Some of the CGI it did error though. Some of it was a little wacky.
Yeah, some of that was a little gooey.
And some of the fight scenes, the white guy, he couldn't fight for fuck, you know?
Yeah.
He needed some work. But they also had the one dude from Never Back Down. He didn't even throw a punch.
And I hate him. Like
I love
everything
him.
he's in, I hate him, dude.
Wait,
No,
who's
I
the
love
guy?
him. The white dude who was like, you gotta find her and kill her. Because she knows everything. I love that guy. I think he's
in
great.
the OC, he kills Marissa. I'll never forgive him.
Dude, you go kick rocks, dude. I don't give a fuck
And
about
Never
Marissa.
Back Down,
Clarissa.
he's just a dick.
But he's so good at being a dick. He's so
But
good.
I hate him.
But I
In
hate
Twilight,
him.
he tries to eat Bella. I'll never forgive him.
Okay,
You're right.
buddy.
You're right. But you know what? He's great at almost eating Bella. He gets a bite out of her, too. He'd be sucking on a thing. So, like, you know, he was really close. And then they fucking beat his ass and set him on fire.
Yeah, they fuck him.
They run his fucking pockets, dude.
And then what's so funny is that Bryce Dallas Howard eventually becomes the girlfriend.
Yeah.
They recast.
Yeah. But, like, you know, he's good at being a bad guy. Let him be more of a fucking bad guy. But
underutilized for sure.
The movie's a tight hour 29. They didn't have much
The
time.
tightest, dude.
Tight.
But they were trying to set up too much lore and story. They didn't have the time,
They
brother.
did a bad fucking job. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
The thing is, the first draft, they were like, "Oh shit, we only have an hour. That's not even a film yet. We need to add some random stuff. Add the girl falling in love with the killer. What else?
They have too many people tracking them down. And the thing is, they want the payoff of the brother being the end boss. But the thing is, it's like you have 4 different people trying to kill him. And we don't even know if Rose is trying to kill him or not.
We don't?
Like, it's just too much. It's too much. And
you know what? I would argue the lore of Argyle is a little bit better set up.
First of all the Kingsman movies except for the first one are ass, so no.
But the world is there. The shit is built, you know?
And they've been ruining it for 4 movies since.
But
so
that ain't got nothing to do with
dead.
Argyle. It's just saying it's got a
that
world.
literally has nothing to do with Argyle.
It's just got a world. It's got a world.
It's like, hey, let's put this shitty movie in a shitty world.
bad movie, okay? Shitty is wild. Shitty is Friday the 13th Part 2, okay? That's shitty.
That's a whole different scale for Jaime. Huh?
Yeah,
that movie, those movies don't even exist to me, all right?
But, you know, like,
Those are TV.
they just did things differently. That's why they're both not good. It's because if you'd have taken the strengths from one and put it in the other, you'd have had a banger. You'd have had a straight
There
heater.
ain't enough strengths in Argyle to make a good movie.
I don't
if you
think
gave
so.
it $1 million
Bro.
more dollars and gave Henry Cavill the lead role.
I could write a better Argyle for sure. Hands down. And
They'd
it'd be
be
hella
like-
feminist
ChatGPT
and
could
shit.
write a better
I
one,
mean,
dude.
yeah. yeah.
ChatGPT probably wrote Argyle.
No, that's
No,
uniquely
come
human
on.
slop.
Yeah.
But
No,
you know,
dude.
I just think the storytelling is just so fucking bad that it ruins the movie for me. Because in the slow parts, the parts where nobody's being funny and they're trying to tell a serious story, I'm like, I'm looking at my watch. I'm going, yo, I gotta get the fuck out this bitch. And then someone starts punching somebody else, and I'm like,
And you'll come back in.
I'm in. And then the
Yeah.
punching stops and they start talking, and I go, okay, are we done? What's going on here? It's just so not
Mhm.
good storytelling.
Yeah. I mean, it has issues for sure. I just think like the action and the comedy is strong enough that like it's just not a bad film.
It's not Argyle level, dude. You're wild.
It ain't. It'll never be. You had a good argument. I'm not gonna deny
Yeah.
that. But
Nope. I mean, I don't care.
just
I don't care. Because it is.
it's not. And there's nothing anyone
But,
could
like,
ever tell me.
I don't think the action is enough to make it good.
But
Truly
also
not.
the comedy's good.
Sure. Okay. I don't watch a
So it's
movie
not
just
just
for
the
action,
action.
but I don't watch a movie just for action and just for comedy.
I mean, this shit's an action comedy though. Like shit.
But
It
but
did what
there's
it's supposed to.
no, it's really not though, because the movie still has to have a good story, dude. If it's gonna be good, it has to be good all around.
Sure. But that's why this movie is not 8, 9, 10.
It's not a
But the-
fucking 6 or a 7 either. No fucking
Dude.
way.
It is 100% a 6 or a 7.
It is 100% a 5 or a 4.
Jaime, you're trying to say this is like one of the best Valentine's Day movies.
Well, there's
And
not
I
that many
think-
good Valentine's movies.
Yeah,
on
he's saying that, but
general.
like shit, yeah.
Like this is
Okay.
probably top 5 off of just that it happens to be on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I mean, there's like 20, but there's movies that we've never seen that are probably better.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, oh, well, you're comparing a fucking drama to this movie. Like Eternal
Correct.
Sunshine of the Spotless Mind takes place during fucking Valentine's Day. That movie
Mhm.
blows this movie out of the fucking water.
Yeah, that
6
movie's
days to
probably
Sunday.
number 1 on that list. I don't
Yeah.
know what movies could beat that. Like
In a
that's
Fair
like
to Remember starring Cary Grant and Deborah Kerr. We ain't never heard of that shit.
that's
This-
probably boring as shit though.
No, it's just from the 50s. It's just a
Boring
different
as
type of
shit.
movie. But I guarantee that movie is a straight certified hood classic.
It might be.
Yeah.
But does this end the run that Ariana DeBose has been on?
Yes.
The shitty run? Is this a good run now? Or
Oh
is this
no,
good
not
movie?
not a good run. No, I think she continues.
She
So
hasn't had a good
she's-
run.
No, she won that Oscar once, but it wasn't even for a movie that y'all liked.
It wasn't.
No, I just said that movie was dead ass the same movie, so it's like it was irrelevant.
Yeah, but I liked it. I had fun.
It's good, but
Yeah,
like it
it's
doesn't
hard to tell
do
a bad
enough
West Side
to,
Story.
Yeah, it doesn't do enough to set itself apart. So
Was
like, it's not
was
original.
Wish not good for her?
Ariana DeBose was in Argyle.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Didn't even remember. That's how shitty that movie.
No,
is.
that's just how fucking forgettable her part was.
Who did she play in that? now
I think she's
about
the girl that he's chasing after. No,
I
it. Yeah,
can't
maybe.
remember.
At the
No,
beginning.
that's
At-
Dia Lupa or whatever.
Dua
Oh,
Lipa.
oh
yeah,
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa is the one who did the dance scene. You're right. I
Yeah,
don't know who
yeah.
she is, bro.
I think she's a spy that works for them.
That's true. That's right.
That's
saw the movie-
shit story.
We saw the movie a long time ago. It was a
Yeah.
long time ago.
That was a long time ago. It was though for sure.
I really wish I knew who the fuck she was, though. For real.
Just a year ago, though.
I can't
A
even
a
year's
year's
picture
a
it,
long
though.
time when we watch fucking 80 movies a year.
And that doesn't
You
count
did
like
not watch
especially
80,
personal
did you?
time. But no,
How many
personally,
fucking movies did you watch on your own time, Eric?
I was like 40, I think. And you guys probably watched 20.
That's on your own time, not
No,
going
no,
to the
no.
Like, I'm talking not going to
Yeah.
the movies, bullshitting, kicking it around the house. You know, I probably watch 80 movies just kicking it around the house.
at home, dude, I'll spend a weekend watching 3 new movies. Dude, I watched
Yeah.
Sing Sing 2 days ago.
See?
Eric's just not on the grind, on the Sigma grind.
I
set.
don't. No, I don't.
Dude, I'm gonna have all the inside, dude. I'm gonna watch all these movies that are nominated.
I feel
Alright,
like the
Critics'
only
choice.
the only time we ever bullshit like this on a movie review is if it's a perfect movie or a shitty movie. And you know what? We're really bullshitting. And this
Or
movie
in
ain't
between the
perfect.
movie.
No, we
Nah.
were debating two different movies for half of this because we.
That's what I'm saying, because this movie is lacking so fucking much that I had to
Mhm.
bring in a
This is-
different
yeah.
movie just to make it entertaining, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
But it's only because we like the action. That's out of the question.
Yeah.
The story's shit. So what else are we gonna talk about?
Yeah, we're not
Is that-
debating you on that
But
at all.
that's how you know it's either a shitty movie or a great movie. Because in the
no,
middle
because I
ground,
think this movie
in the
is
middle
middle
ground,
ground.
there's a lot to
This movie is-
discuss.
this
Y'all
movie
are
is
fucking
middle
convincing
ground.
me it's a 3 at this point.
Yeah,
you can
we're
write
like-
whatever you want, but like,
Look,
just know.
I just
in
wish it was more
60
entertaining.
episodes, you'll know. You'll be like, oh damn, I was too harsh on that.
No,
Love hurts.
yeah,
You know what? I would say that, but the last time we did that shit, every movie came down except for 3 of them. So this
Yeah.
movie doesn't stand a fucking chance.
Dude,
Because in a
if-
year, I'm going, this fucking sucked ass. The worst.
based on talking about Argyle, though, Eric was right. Is what I'm getting out of this.
What?
Argyle is like probably one of the worst movies we saw.
Yes,
last
dude.
year.
All last
Well,
year?
yes, it
No, I
was.
think there's one worse.
This could be the Friday the 13th shit, probably.
Yeah. Jack
I
Frost.
mean, mine.
Jack
mine
Frost,
was,
we were all 2s
um,
on that one.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Jack
like,
Frost
that is-
98, Eric gave it a fucking 6, and you and I gave it a 3 and 2 respectively. So, you know,
Yeah.
we watched
Mine had
movies that were
nostalgia back then.
categorically worse than Argyle. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's on recount. But
Yeah.
now, y'all might be fucking petty and be like, you know what? It's episode 300. Argyle's a 0. Fuck you.
No, it's not a 0. Like, it has some redeeming qualities. It's not
Uh,
even a 1. Like, Eric's a
no.
little crazy for that.
Eric be wilding with some of these numbers, bro. He's
Nah,
always
yeah,
wilding.
It was. Like, I think it's probably closer to a 3-4 than a 1.
I think Eric. I think I said I had forgotten about it or whatever. But I think looking at the cast, I was like, this movie's gonna be great. This movie is gonna be awesome. It's
Oh,
gonna
it
be
should have been
so-
better for the cast they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Mhm.
I thought that I didn't let that shit change my perspective of the film,
Mhm.
but it totally did.
It totally did. Yeah.
It should have just been better all around. Maybe
But
not.
That's how I
Maybe
felt.
not the action, but
I also, too, though, but when you really look at it, it doesn't have anybody that is like a
A-list actor.
Like, correct.
Mhm.
It's
I
a
agree.
lot of role players that we gave probably too much credit to. Because everyone thinks
Yeah.
of everything everywhere all at once, but it
No.
had
Yeah.
2 very strong female
Yeah,
like
Kay
performances.
was a side character. He didn't even.
Correct.
Yeah, he was there to facilitate the story,
Yeah.
not to be the one who's driving it
And
forward.
I bet this movie was all born out of that one scene and everything all over at once
With
where he
the-
went ham.
Yeah, that's it.
for
Because
sure.
it's the same shit. He's got glasses. He's the nerdy guy. No glasses. He's the fighter.
I
Yeah.
think what's cool though is he does look like pretty different when he has like a mustache and his hair slicked back. I was like, they look different enough where I like it. Like it's I'm like, dude, I get how people don't know Clark Kent is Superman. Like I get it. I get it. I'm like, because when he has a mustache, his hair slicked back, I was like, is he Hispanic?
Were you high? You might have been high going to this
Yeah.
fucking movie, bro.
I was
Yeah,
like, dude, he's Asian here. He's so he's like,
He's
I don't know if he's
Filipino?
Japanese,
he's
Korean.
Rasa here.
Well, yeah, he's Filipino with the mustache and the hair slicked back.
He's Chinese, ain't he?
I don't know actually.
I'm looking it up right now. Oh, he's
and I just don't.
he's Vietnamese. I'd have never guessed.
Oh,
So
never.
he's from South Vietnam.
My man.
Oh, he's from Saigon, actually. That's kind of
Yeah, I
crazy,
don't
bro. But like
it's a beautiful city.
their shit
Is
is
it?
Chinese. Their languages.
Okay, they're like Chinese descent.
Yeah, I think so. But like, you know,
Yeah.
I just it could have been better, y'all.
But I also think they needed like a stronger lead actor or like either the support actor needed to be a star, like to help carry a lot of it.
I think the writing was so bad, you could have had fucking Brad Pitt in the role and it would have fell flat.
I mean, no,
Yeah,
then
it
we
would've
just
been
got
Bullet
goddamn
Train.
Bullet Train.
But
Yeah.
Bullet Train was fucking rad the whole time. I even like
Yeah.
the story of Bullet Train. It's so anime. Maybe this movie
Yeah.
wasn't anime enough, and that's why it fell flat. Because
I
Bullet
mean,
Train
maybe.
is the better Love Hurts.
Honestly, they're about the same.
You're fucking.
No.
So
Yeah,
now
but-
James is the
No,
crazy
you're
one, right?
wild.
Okay.
Bullet
Alright.
Train is still better. Yes.
You guys are both wild in this
But
episode.
it's not like shit. They play on the same field. Like
No, they're not.
Dude,
they're not.
Bullet Train has Bad Bunny. Come
It
on,
does
dude.
have Bad Bunny in it.
yeah, I do like Bad Bunny. Does that also? No, that's not Adriana DeVos in that movie. Is it?
No, it would have been
No.
great
No,
though.
that's Domino actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I just think, could you imagine if this had the same story? Like the world building in Bullet Train is like what this movie needed. If it had that
Mhm.
level of world building, Love Hurts would have been spectacular.
Oh,
You
what's
know?
isn't Bullet Train like an hour longer than this movie?
I don't think it's
Look.
2:30. I think it's 2. I'm looking it up, but I don't think
Okay.
it's 2:30.
I mean, this movie's short
It's 2
runtime.
hours 6.
Yep. See?
Yeah.
2 hours?
I mean-
this movie for 2 hours? They could have done some real fucking writing in the
They
bitch.
need another like episode worth of television.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. But the thing
like-
is, don't introduce that many characters if you're gonna do this short of a runtime. That is their biggest fault, I think, because
Yep.
nothing is important, nothing matters. Like they tried to do too much in too little time, and it got just combobulated, and it's
Mhm.
messy.
So we are talking. I mean, I brought in Argyle as a descriptor here.
Mm-hmm.
The critics and the audience agree that Argyle's a better film.
What?
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Because Love Hurts got a
It's 'cause of-
18% and a 64%. Argyle's got a 33% and a 70%.
Yeah.
It's
That's
Sure.
crazy. It's
I-
because of
wow.
Camel, dude.
So
People
y'all
think Camel's
can
hotter.
totally disagree,
Yeah.
but the entertainment
It's
viewers at large
people aren't,
agree.
it's
with me.
because people aren't thinking with their brains, dude. Because
No,
they
bro.
see
Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard and Henry Cavill.
And
They're
they're
like,
Yeah. You have the numbers on your side, but I refuse.
I mean, yeah, I just feel vindicated that other people
Yeah.
out there agree with me. What's the fucking?
It is nice when you have a point, and then you're like, "But dude, someone's like something's bad." You're like, "No, but look, the numbers."
Other people agree. Other
Yeah,
people agree.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
are out there disagreeing
What's our
with the
guy's
internet.
letterbox?
That's what I was gonna ask. I was hoping Eric was still
No.
on the shit.
no, Bullet Train. Bullet Train's 53%, 76%. What does that prove again?
It's better than Argyle, and it's way better
No, it's
than
way
Love
better
Hurts.
than. Yeah,
It's leagues better.
Okay.
So- I'm right again.
but they're all
Damn.
like considered bad.
Right, but I like
Yeah.
two
It's like,
of the
oh,
three.
all right, you have the shiniest turd. Great.
Yeah, because it is the shiniest turd. But yeah, what's the
Yeah.
letterbox on all three of them, Eric?
I think the letterbox
so,
would be interesting.
so it's 2.4 for
Love,
Love
Hurts.
Hurts.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's 2.3.
Ooh, okay,
Way more votes, though. Way more votes on Argyle.
you got it. You got to take that
Or
into
it's
account.
older
Yeah.
though. It is older.
It is older, right? We're gonna
Yeah.
have to check
Yeah.
back in.
Yeah.
Bullet Train also about as old as Argyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bullet Train is at a 3.6.
Significantly better.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, brother.
I stand corrected.
But it's the same amount of slop. It's all the same type of slop, I should say. It's all it's all in the same food group,
Mhm.
but it's like this one is a
It's
little
all
bit
in the same
different than
salad.
this one.
I don't
Yeah.
believe in the same order, but I do think it is. I think it's Bullet Train, Love Hurts, Argyle. Like I think Bullet Train
personally,
is
you
better.
personally,
Yeah.
right?
You
Yeah.
personally, yeah.
But the internet at large disagrees with you on
Yeah.
all
Yes.
on all three fronts.
Yeah.
But does Eric disagree with you? He's going to check the rankings and shit. He's trying to make sure he's not
I'm, like,
talking about the
looking.
wall and shit.
I agree with Jaime's ranking. I like that ranking.
I think y'all just, you maybe hated it a little too much. Maybe we should rewatch it for a
No,
fucking
Argyle's
Patreon
just not
exclusive.
good.
You know
Like,
what I
it's just
think we
not.
need to do? We need to
Uh-huh.
do a fucking a commentary track on all three of the movies and fucking really talk about it in real time, and then we re-rank them.
Yeah.
That'd be hot.
I think it'd be a hot too.
I just don't see how. If anything, I think Bullet Train will like set itself apart. I think that
Truly.
would happen.
After second
I think
viewing,
that
I
would
think so
happen.
too. But what if after
I-
second viewing, you're like, yo, Argyle kind of hit?
No.
But like, I
You don't
didn't
know.
like
You don't know.
Argyle. The thing is, though, Argyle, I felt like I wasted my time and money. The other two, I didn't. Like, I was
I felt the
generally
same way.
enjoying like the movie. I never at one point was really enjoying Argyle.
I truly felt watching Love Hurts, and I felt the same way for Argyle, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
felt watching both of these movies. Damn, I wish I was on my couch right now, eating a fucking
Mhm.
nice wet steak sandwich
Mhm.
in the bitch with like a fucking anything other than this shitty ass pop that I'm drinking at the movie theaters. I did not want to be in the movies watching this movie at all.
But I legitimately feel like if we're talking about specifically just Argyle and Love Hurts, I would really watch Love Hurts again. I really don't want to watch Argyle again.
I would watch Love Hurts again, yeah.
But it might be recency bias. You know?
Dude, but I didn't like Argyle. I felt worse about Argyle. We got stats. I felt worse about it back then.
Yeah, but y'all were that was recency bias too.
And you want to know the you want to know the Spanish name for this movie?
Shit.
Yeah. It's Explosive Love. I think that's what they called it.
It's called Explosive Love, like his Mexican name is in English.
No. I just didn't want to say it.
That was funnier than
what are you saying?
That was funnier than half the jokes in Love Hurts.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the rankings. Eric,
go ahead.
You're always first, you fuck.
Nah, I wanted to mix it up.
All right, James, go for it.
I'm gonna give Love Hurts a 6.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna give Love Hurts a solid 5.5 out of 10.
That means I'm gonna give Love Hurts a 4 out of 10. And that means that we're giving it a Letterboxd score of 2.67 out of 5. That means I'm going to thank you for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV, youtube.com/@SoonerLaterTV, tiktok.com/@SoonerLaterTV for our review of Love Hurts. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social media. Just look up Sooner Later TV, just like James is doing right now on his phone. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe. You know, we're out here doing this shit every day, baby. We're explaining the Coca-Cola drama, the Emilia Perez drama. We're talking about how much better Argyle is than Love Hurts. You know, we're out here doing the damn thing. So make sure you stick around. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.